Hello, my name is Stephanie Marian, and this video is titled Seraphus and a Wingbeat to Surrender. I want to talk to you about surrender. It's such a beautiful and important subject, and really, it's the theme of these times. As I've said before, surrender doesn't mean to give up anything. In fact, by surrendering, you're letting go and receiving more, so much more of what you really need. By doing so, you're becoming much more than you ever thought you'd be. It is to become at one. Deep into the thick of these transformative times and this lesson, I moved into the weekend. Even describing events as surreal is too banal a word for the phantasmagoria of these days. Into a moment of ordinary, though. I'm the facilitator for a group. As such, I set a thought-provoking question each week before we meet. The question for this week wasn't a question at all, but a challenge instead. Do one thing that has you moving beyond your comfort, beyond your fear. I said we would share what happened and how we felt when we meet at the end of the week. I haven't met with the group yet, but I'm looking forward to it. One of the things that happens with the week's question is that it doesn't just lodge in our minds and expand, but it opens into our lives. There are different theories as to why this happens, and it matters not at all. It's an awesome process. I was speaking to my friend Seraphus about the question, considering orchestrating an opportunity to challenge myself. He suggested I let go of that. Let go of thinking about the outcome or any manner of orchestration. This in itself would be a surrender to what will be. Afternoon became evening, and the only thing I moved beyond was my desire to write. If you'd asked me what I felt just before the events of last night, I would have said it was a sensation of reality collapsing, honestly. I know how crazy that sounds, but we all know the feeling, actually, when something you've lived by and thought to be true reveals itself to not be. I realized to accept previously unacceptable, to think the unthinkable, and to live, and well, the unbelievable requires the most profound surrender. Little did I know that this one revelation would have a ripple effect in my consciousness and in my life. Hours unfolded, and a different conversation presented itself. I found myself saying things to someone that I'd never said before, either not having the confidence or the conviction to do so. Fear. Not this night of revelations, though. There was just no stopping me. I became at one with what I felt and knew and let go. I watched myself speaking my truth, a truth I knew at heart could unravel a significant part of what I held dear to date. And I was in awe of the goddess I'd become. Fully present and embodying feminine strength, I stood up to a wall of fear and negativity and saw it pass through me. It had nothing to stick to and nowhere to land, so it moved on, and it wasn't mine anyway. Last night I seemed to have let go of something I felt was my highest goal. The door was closed to that room, but another opened into a limitless and ecstatic possibility. I couldn't have dreamt it if it hadn't have happened to me. I'm grateful to Seraphus and to the other who has taught me so much about letting go. A step beyond these events, or maybe the beat of a wing, I feel a sense of liberty and excitement I can hardly contain. I send you this message from limitless possibility. Just release, let go, surrender and become at one. Everything worth having and that you really want is waiting for you there.